Hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück zu The Legend of Hero Trails in the Sky Second Chapter. Beim letzten Mal haben wir angefangen, sind jetzt, ich glaube, im ersten Kapitel, ne? Kann das sein? Ich gerade mal hier gucke. Ja, Kapitel 1. Wir sind gerade in Granze wieder angekommen und wollen nun unser Flugticket besorgen nach Ruan. What's Really, this is why I cannot stand for pompous imperial nobility. Vorher kommt sie mir bekannt vor. And I thought there was a limit to how unpleasant a single person could be. You took the words right from my mouth. Tell me, why does the Republic even care about the engine provision deal? I did not think about internal politics were your placing. It's a matter of international security, of course. It's only been a decade since Albania attempted to annex this innocent little country. It is absolutely unacceptable for a half-barbaric nation like yours to lay their hands on such cutting-edge technology. The Republic is a long-standing friend of Liberal. We won't stand back and allow something that will threaten its interest. Long-standing friend? Some friends you are, you didn't send them so much as a soldier in the war. You just pretend to be allies when it suits you, while standing back and doing nothing when it doesn't. What did you just... My Lord Ambassador Crane. May I suggest we leave the matter be here? We do not wish to bother the other customers. But Mueller, Ambassador Cochrane... Ich will nicht Cochrane sagen. Cochrane, may I ask that you back down as well? This is a debate that could be handled just as well through the embassies. Very well. I can't say I like hearing that from a member of the Imperial military. Still, far better than hearing it from that pompous and gluttonous member of the nobility, I suppose. What did you Well, gentlemen, if you'll pardon me. That unsufferable she-wolf. This is why commoners with no history or tradition are, my lord? Yes. I shall return to the embassy. I trust I can leave the other matter in your hands. As you will, my lord. Hiya. Estelle, yes? It's been some time since your, help during the festival, I believe. I'm glad you remember. That was one heck of an argument just now, though. Who were those two, and why were they going at each other like a cat and dog? The man was the ambassador of the Albanian Empire to Liberal, Lord Devil Crane. The woman would be the ambassador from the Republic of Calvert, Elsa Cochrane. Okay, die werden wir nochmal irgendwann sehen, wahrscheinlich in Kuro. Also im Calvert. Oder vielleicht in dem Spiel hier noch, würde ich mal vermuten. There are their respective embassies here in the capital. Oh, I see. So those are the great ambassadors, huh? How do a pair of whiny children like those two manage diplomatic negotiations, I wonder? Shara. I wish I could disagree, honestly. To say that the Empire and the Republic have always been on bad terms would be an understatement at the best of times. And on top of that, those two are like oil and water on a personal level. Well, no, the fact that they break into an argument every time they meet shows how similar they are in some ways. I guess I can see that. So maybe it's cause I walked into the middle of the conversation, but I couldn't understand, like, how that. Something about engine provision and Liberal's internal politics. Sorry, I guess I shouldn't ask. No, I don't mind. It's not really a secret anyway. The engine in question is actually related from your own central factory. Once the design is finalized, sample units are to be provided by your airship company to the Empire and Republic both, but we bumped into Ambassador Cochrane when we came by to finalize the details of the deal. Oh, I get it. Why the big argument about an engine then? The capabilities of an orbital engine directly determine how powerful the ship in question is. Since such an engine can be installed in a military ship, I can see why they'd argue. Now I get it. It'd be a real mess if that engine let the Imperial Army get all powered up. Well, I mean, not at all, it's true. Normally sharing such advanced technology with other countries so freely would be unthinkable, but this is a part of your queen's plan. Rather than monopolizing the technological edge, she wishes to provide it to other countries to promote multinational peace. At least, that's the plan as I understand it. I get it. She did mention something like that a while ago, now that I think about it. It's pretty incredible that the queen is willing to try something like that. Like, it's not just an idea, you know? It's something that could really change how people negotiate. Yes, you have reason to be proud of your queen, I'd say. My apologies, but this conversation has gone on longer than I'd intended. You're here for air tickets, yes? I'll pardon myself here. Oh, yeah, I said Mueller, about Olivier. Has he gone back to Urbonia already? What, you've not heard? I haven't really had a chance to see him since the Queen's birthday celebrations, actually. I've heard kinda bad about that. Oh, don't worry, that half-wit is continuing to while away his days here in Le Bourg. He said he was going to visit Elmo Springs, if I remember right. Okay then. How very like Olivier. Should he ever bother returning to the embassy like the responsible citizens? Unlikely as that is, I'll let him know you were asking after him. I'll make sure he at least contacts you before he returns to the Empire. Thank Mueller. Thank you, Sir Knight. Hardly, I should thank you for keeping that lunatic company. Now you'll accuse me? Elmo is definitely in one. I need doesn't size, no, damn it. What a serious fellow for a friend of Olivier's. He's obviously an Imperial Army man, but I wonder what his story is. Mueller's the resident military officer for the Urbanian embassy, I think. I've only ever met him a few times myself. He's young, but he's got a strong, manly face. Very handsome. I'd love to share a bottle of wine or stew with him sometime. Hey, let's avoid an international incident, okay? Oh, speaking of international disasters, did you meet up with Olivier after I left? I saw him a number of times in the capital. Come to think of it, he did invite me to the Elmo Springs at one point, but I had to decline. What? You mean he invited you, like, invited you? With him, it's impossible to tell. I was too busy this month to entertain the idea anyway. Normally, I have palpably abused his wallet for my lodging costs and kept him up all night. Drinking, that is. Oh, Olivia, I think you dodged a bullet, actually. Anyway, let's go get our tickets at the counter. Okay. Welcome. Will you be using our national flights or our international flight? 2 tickets bound for Ruan, please. Understood? Oh, pardon me. You are with the Bracer Gilde, yes? Are you Estelle and Charizard? Yes. I have already received payment from Elnan with the capital branch. Here are your tickets. I see, so Elnan did. Very nice, Elnan. Thoughtful as always. Well then, please hand your ticket to the receptionist immediately outside the building. You can check in for your flight there. Okay. Die Frage ist aber, kann ich hier raus? Da kann ich durch die Stadt laufen? Ah, schade. Schade. Hello and welcome. Will you be flying with us today? If you are, you will need to check in and present your tickets. Once we've checked in, we should wait here for the ship to arrive. Are you ready to go? Ich schätze mal ja. Very well. Please sign these papers then. Ah, sure. Scratch. Estelle, her companion, finished checking in. Thank you. Everything's in order. Please wait in the arbor area for the next airship arrival. Okay. Well, shall we find a particularly comfy bench to hurry up and wait on? Dun, 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 dun. Erleiner Linde. Ach, die Linde. Die kennen wir ja. Ah, what a nice day. The tourists gonna be flooding the streets in one if the weather's like this there. No doubt. Unfortunately, Ruan pretty busy getting excited over something other than tourism. Other than tourism, what do you mean? The mayoral elections. They're only now gearing up to hold the special election for a new mayor after the last one was arrested. I understand there are two major candidates slugging it out for the seat. So it's like an actual fight of an election. Neat. And think about it, I guess it is about time, huh? They can't just let the mayor's office sit empty. Speaking of the old mayor, weren't you and Joshua involved in bringing him to justice? Yeah, kind of. We got involved in an investigation which led us right to his doorstep. The one who really arrested him was Lieutenant Schwartz and of the Royal Guard, so after Chloe caught her. Come on, you needn't be so humble. You were crucial in his arrest, I heard. You make your teacher proud, honey. But I see. So that's how you met the princess. I had been curious about the details of that. Yeah, Joshua and I helped out with the Genius School Festival. You know, I haven't seen Chloe since the birthday festival. Or Olivia, I guess, for better or worse. Not just them. Tita, too. And Zin. Zin returned to Calvert after the birthday celebrations. I believe the request came in from the Calvert National Guild office. He did say to give you his best. I see. If it's work, I guess. He helped us out a lot. I wish I could have said goodbye at least. You'll meet him again someday, I'm sure. Oh, as for Tita and Professor Russell, Cassie and I explained the situation to them after you left. Oh, I see. Thanks, Sarah. It was adorable. Tita's such a nice, earnest girl. You told her everything and then her eyes filled with tears as though she was just barely holding it in. She said Estelle's working so hard. I can't just sit here and cry. She taught me that. Oh, Tita. Come on, Sarah. You're gonna make me cry here. Hehe, sorry. Really though, you met some amazing people over the course of your travels. Some really amazing friends. I hope you realize just how precious that is. Yeah, I do. Say, Sarah, when we get to Ruan, do you think we could find time to go see everyone? Of course, we'll make the time. Speaking of time, we've still got summer before we arrive. I think I'll lounge these terrible, creaky, so ancient bones of mine in my seat. Do you have any plans? I think I'll just look around the ship a bit. You can go on ahead. Alright then, just don't get so carried away that you don't get off at Ruan, Estelle. Ist dort ein Luke? Nee, oder? Na, ich werde hier nicht alle Dialoge vorlesen. Interessant. Nee. Oh, okay, interessant. Die kennen wir, glaube ich, beide nicht. Ah doch, den Harbor Manager könnten wir kennen, glaube ich. Anton? Nicht Anton, schade. Ah! Oh nee. This guy, oh no way. Ich habe vergessen, dass man zweimal mit den Leuten reden sollte, weil die dann immer noch mal teilweise neue Dialoge haben. Da schau. Anton? Ah. Was? Oh lol, Lloyd. Valeria Lake. Somewhere in that wide open lake, the legendary guardian of Valeria's waters lives. Someone hasn't changed a bit. Oh, I was wondering who it was. Hello, Estelle. Hi, Lloyd. I haven't seen you in forever. Looking to change the Lord King Mangwap Fish of Valeria Lake again? For now, no. I'm off to Ruan. I've heard there's a nice, convenient spot right in the city limits. Oh, you're sure dedicated. It sounds fun, but I guess I'm just not that into fishing. Oh, really? That's a pity. You've got quite a talent for it, from what I saw at the Kingfisher Inn. I know. Let me give you this, huh? Oh. Oh, this is, it's a rod for beginners and a notebook for recording your fishing records. We, the members of the Fishermen's Guild, are dedicated to the expansion of the culture of fishing. Always happy to provide promising rookies with the tools of a trade. Incidentally, are you bound for one? Yeah, I am, actually. Oh, well then, you'll have a chance to swing that rod right away. There are all sorts of fishing spots in one. I guess would be a good chance. Now that you mention it, one as a region is kind of full of waterside areas. As I mentioned, there's a point within the city itself too. You should go there first to practice. For now, so long as you enjoy it, that's enough. Yes, I'll definitely give it a shot. I pray that you'll join our ranks someday. Well then, safe journeys to you. Kann man gucken. Wie viele Fische gibt es? Ah, nicht so viele. Ja, das heißt, wir in dem Spiel hier auch endlich angeln können. Yay. Man kann einfach hier rein. Interessant. Ja, wenn dann Cassius. Wenn dann springt Cassius aus dem fliegenden Ding. Also das haben wir unten. Einfach hier jetzt rausgehen. Könnte natürlich ein Gut, das heißt, dann hätte ich mal mit Sherry, ne? Mein Sitz? Wo kann ich mich denn auf meinen Sitz setzen? Ah. Thank you for flying with us today. We will be arriving to One shortly. Please be aware that there may be turbulence while landing, so we ask that all passengers take their seats. Whoops, I better get to my seat. Besser ist das. City of Ruan. Oh hey, welcome back. Boy, am I glad you guys are here. Conn's been away, so the board's covered with jobs. You guys have your work cut out for you. Get up and ready to go help? Taking us out already. I think I can guess the reason for his eagerness. So, old tack, must I take it you have some urgent jobs first? Surprisingly not, actually. We're snowed under at work in general, but none of it is particularly urgent. I mean, the election's being held under the eyes of the military anyway, but I'm so busy boiling over from the election that the tourists have stayed away a bit. Whoa, the election's gotten that hot? Who's running? We haven't heard. I'm Mr. Norman, who is a proponent of the tourism industry, and Mr. Porters, who wants to try to revive the harbors and shipping this business. Well, this is a big deal, for Mayor Ruan is also the governor of the entire region. People in Manoria and elsewhere are voting too. It's been a real media circus. This election is basically going to decide the future of Ruan. It's exciting. I get it now, that is big. Well, given that I'm underage and not a citizen of Ruan, I guess I can't vote. Got a bit though, since I basically had caused this, I'm sort of curious to see where it goes. No, then read the coverage from the Liberal News. The investigative articles are excellent. Wait, that reminds me. There's actually a job I'd like for you to focus on. It isn't urgent, but it's something that needs looking into. Oh, what's up? Well, how do I put this? It's hard to explain, maybe I shouldn't have... Gene, unsure. Hold the presses, I think we're witnessing a miracle. Usually you'll happily pile the work on a bracer till they sink into the ground from the weight of it all. Oh, sure, I'm not that bad, come on. Well, alright, here it is. I want you to investigate ghost sightings. See, I knew you were gonna look at me like that. This is why I didn't want to bring it up. No, so it's just a bit of a surprise at all. So, what exactly do you mean by ghost sighting? Okay, so it began about 2 weeks ago. We've been receiving reports that people have been seeing a white shadow at night. Not just in the city of Ruan, mind you, reports have come in from all across the province. They saw a white shadow at night. Wait, you mean... Oh, so that's why you called it a ghost then. If it was just a prank or something, you wouldn't be hearing about it province-wide. Exactly. I'd have dismissed one sighting, but with all the reports we've gotten, while you're traveling around working on that job, do you think you could follow up on a few of the reports? Well, you see, it'd be irresponsible of us to take such a job with so much else going on there, that's it. Estelle, are you... What? No, not at all. You think Estelle, the cool breaker hero flipper, would be afraid of ghosts? No way, no, how, no. Sorry, I am afraid of ghosts. A little. More than a little from the looks of it. Well, don't worry, nobody's been hurt or anything and it isn't urgent. We'll just pretend this conversation didn't... Gee, wait. Estelle, don't you think we should take this job? Don't you worry, your big sister will make it all better. Besides, investigating this could prove useful to our, actual mission. Huh? Remember, Estelle, our true purpose is investigating the movements of a society throughout the world. And that involves keeping an eye out for anything even remotely suspicious. Sounds a little bit like a ghost hunt to me, wouldn't you agree? Ah, yeah, when you put it like that, it makes sense. So, Sarah, I was being childish. Jean will investigate those sightings and get to the bottom of them, I promise. Glad to hear it. Anyway, I've got 3 sightings in particular that I think bear looking into. The first one is a report from a guard at letzten. Apparently he saw something during a night patrol that spooked the heck out of him. Okay, not scared, not scared. The second one I know of was a sighting by a member of the Ravens. The Ravens, that's the local dogs gang, right? Hopefully you can get them to cooperate. I don't think that'll actually be as big a problem as you think. They seem kind of different during the tournament in Granzo, you know? Really? You'll have to fill me in on the way. Well, it sounds like you'll make it work. Anyway, the last report is from one of the children at the Mercer orphanage. Wait, one of the orphanage kids? Yes, matron Teresa contacted us on her behalf. Alright, guess you wouldn't know. Reconstruction of the orphanage finished not too long ago. According to matron Teresa, it's more or less exactly as it once was. It is? Oh, that's a relief. I want to go say hi to matron Teresa and the kids anyway. I'll ask about the thingy sightings when I go congratulate them over the new orphanage building. And that's it. Remember though, this really isn't urgent, so you can put it off for a bit if something else comes up. The rest of the jobs are on the board, so make sure to check it. Voice a quest which you may choose to accept or ignore. A post is on the board in each guild house. If you approach the board and press the confirm prompt when the exclamation mark appears, you can see the full list. Select a job to see the details on it, such as the objectives and potential rewards. These details will automatically be recorded in your notebook. Once you've heard what all 3 witnesses have to say, come back here. We can go over all the testimonies and take a stab at figuring this mess out. Understood? The Ravens hang out right here in the city in the warehouse district. We might check with them first. Well then, let's stop by the warehouse district before we leave town. That's across the bridge, I believe. Yep. Oh no, nicht schon wieder Orbit. Looking for someone to help me complete a list of ingredients found in the Ruan region. Easy, fun job to do in your spare time. Interested persons are to come to Manoia village. A representative of our firm will wait on the 2nd floor of the White Magnolia. Prior experience not required. The job to take a photograph of the Sapphire Tower. Necessary equipment will be provided. Details of this job will be provided by research staff member. He's staying at the Hotel Blanche, room 101. A dangerous monster, Mercury Viper, has been sighted along the Vista Forest Road. Bracers affiliated with this branch are asked to respond immediately to this threat. Items of note: monsters specialize in poison attacks. Respond to monster equipped with anti-venom gear. Dangerous monster Cobalt Saber has been sighted on the Gull Seaside Way. Bracers affiliated with the branch are monsters extremely high physical defense. Be prepared with offensive arts. Gut, okay.